Okay, overall predictions for 2026.
I think the first half of the year will be absolutely amazing. I have Dow ending up at 52,000, SPY at 749. Couple of concerns though. Midterm
Okay.
fallout. One,
Okay.
I'm worried about a mid-year drop and how some of this geopolitical stuff will shake and rattle the market. I alluded to it earlier, but I bring it up again now. Copper, gold, and silver are all hitting highs, and they're supposed to be offsetting each other, which means if people are risk on commodities and now risk on is coming back in tech and crypto, something's going to have to break. So you're going to have to follow the administration closely to see where those cracks could be. And I'll be looking at who falls out of favor with him and what industry they're in to see what will fall first. Lastly, I don't think that the AI trade is over, but we have to be very honest about some of these companies like Adobe, maybe Salesforce. There are some companies in the Russell 2000, S&P 500, and Dow that are just getting flat out murdered. And there isn't anything to come in to fix those companies. And I'm worried about if like software eats the world, but AI eats software. What happens to the bottom 40% of software companies that are no longer as useful or can't carry a premium? And we don't have American excellence in terms of our executive leadership. Bob Iger, it's time for you to turn in your succession plan too. Disney's been flat for 3 fucking years.
Everybody getting shots, man.
I'm here to keep it real. They said they want the old energy back. I'm just being real. Tim Cook, it's time for you to step down. You go over to Nike. You already got your off-boarding plan. Bob, it's time for you to turn over and let them be co-CEO and let that be that. And then the geopolitical risk we talked about earlier with Taiwan. But I'm really worried about what Trump would do in Nigeria, Colombia, and a couple other countries after this Venezuela plan worked out in his favor.
It's interesting. I think we'll have another positive year. We always do this. The historic first 5 days of the trading year. So
Yep.
we've done 2 already. And the theory is, and it's, I mean, 85% of the time has been correct. Depending on how the first 5 days of the trading year go for the S&P, whether those first 5 days cumulative are positive, 85% of the time the year has gone positive. So we're off to 2 positive days. Let's see if we can get to 3 more, and that would be great. It came to fruition last year as well, so we can add to that percentage. I just think there were times when war would mean volatility in the market, and over the past, I don't know, it's very weird. The past 2 or 3 years, I wouldn't say war, conflict. We've seen like maybe a slight pullback, and then things are back to normal in the market, which is interesting. I think there's going to be more conflict.
For sure.
And I'm interested to see how the market responds to that, because like you said, people are going to say, all right, well, this is an opportunity to make money in some of these places. I think the AI story is definitely still prominent. I think it still leads, but I am that if we're going by that first 5-day year and we're going by that theory, then we also have to look at the midterm election theory, and if roles change in Congress, how that could potentially affect the market. It usually has. But I overall, I think we have a positive year. I don't know if I want to say double digits. I want to say
I think we'll end up 13%.
Yeah, I think it's double digits.
Yeah.
I know NASDAQ did 20 again this year for the 3rd year in a row. I don't know if we're there, but definitely somewhere over 10.
Well,
I think 13% is where we're coming at.
Yeah, very rare for the stock market to go up 4 years in a row, double digits, but anything is possible. But also, the political risk, I think, is a lot of domestic political risk that can impact the market. I think if the Democrats really do have a blue wave, then that's going to be in the short term negative for the stock market. Now, they're already making attempts to undermine Democratic wave. And you saw that happen in Minnesota with the Somali daycare situation. This thing was pushed on Twitter by Elon Musk. When you control the algorithm, you can do whatever you want. And it's no coincidence that the governor stepped down today. It's a political.
Well,
Yeah, he stepped. He
oh, he
didn't
said
step
now
down.
he's
He's
going
not
to
gonna.
be reelected.
He stepped down as far as he's not gonna run for
Right.
reelection. This is a political hit job, executed very well. So they're not going down without a fight. As far as Republicans are not going to go down without a fight. They control pretty much every industry right now, and they're very well resourced. So MAGA 2.0, you may not see the blue wave that you think you will see. I think if the Republicans keep the House and the Senate, that's going to be good for the stock market in the short term. I think if the Democrats take the House and Senate, that's going to have a negative impact on the stock market for the short term.
I agree. Yeah, that 13% probably dropped to 9 if that changes. Yeah.
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 Let's see.
But I don't know, man.
Who knows? Yeah.
Somali daycare. Who would have thought a Somali daycare would be the number one story in the world?
It's crazy they bring up that fraud, but not all the other fraud that's being committed that benefits them, allegedly.
All alleged, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean,
it's a few other daycares.
For sure.
It's a few other
that need to be talked about. If y'all want to go to the pizza route,
if you really,
let's
couple hotel chains allegedly that are not publicly traded ever. So,
government subsidies.
What do we know?
Corporate bailouts. Feel like Bernie Sanders. Like what? Not saying it is right, but boy, the packages y'all get on the back. What? Okay. Y'all stop the non-farm payroll.
Yo,
y'all change. Bernie. I mean, Biden changed the definition of recession. Like, what? Okay.
But Democrats, y'all gotta do something because
and Plies ain't the answer this time either. Not to cut you off. They ain't the fucking answer. Y'all need to go get some other people. Shout to Meg and Clay. Meg not the answer. Y'all gonna have to bring some real solutions this time. We're not going for that bullshit.
And the reason why I think the Democrats, if they do win, is going to have at least a short-term effect on the market is because I feel like the Democrats' only hope is to turn extremely to the left. This is why Mondani is the mayor of New York City. You got it, and that's going to cause shockwaves in the market. If you have a wave of socialism that takes over, but that would actually be intelligent because they're playing it too safe right now. They're playing it too much in the middle, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Mondani, he broke every rule possible. He broke every rule possible. Said if Netanyahu comes to New York City, he's getting arrested on site, and he got more Jewish votes than any other mayor. And they got Eric Adams talking about he moved. I think he moved to Israel, if I'm not mistaken. He should, but I'm just saying, like you playing it safe and you still losing.
Yeah,
so
you getting your ass kicked. Yep.
You cannot play it safe in 2026. You got to go.
Good brand lesson.
All or nothing.
Yep. There's no in between.
Man. A lot of slugs tonight, man. A lot of slugs.
You got to just tell the truth. And for those who don't like it,
but you can't pander. That's what I'm saying. Like Mondani,
don't work.
He got more Jewish support because he's telling the truth.
Telling the truth.
You're telling the truth, right? Like it's just like people are sick of politicians that will say anything to get elected. You know you don't mean it. You just pandering. You saying anything. You going in any direction. The thing I respect about Mondani is whether you like his policies or not. At least where he stands.
He's authentic. Yep.
I like him. And he quoted Kiss. Shout out to Kiss. We outside.
You should have quoted "We gonna make it," but it was a good one.
He said, "We outside.
We outside."
Got to be authentic, and it's a great brand lesson too. You can't be vanilla. You have to be at extremes. Like even at a time, let's take Vlad. The prediction market was almost looked down upon. Yeah, attentive. The prediction market was looked down upon, but look how popular it's gotten. Where other banks had a chance to be involved in it, and they turned it down. You can't play it safe anymore. And also, too, for the politicians, especially the Democrats, no one believes any of that shit you're saying. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's another one on the West Coast. Don't believe you. Need more people. It's been a year.
If the one on the West Coast doesn't work, then they're really screwed.
Shellacked.
He's the savior.
Shit, if that's a savior, wrap it up. Wrap it up. What? You ruined the economy. Single hand. What? It's over with. So, but what do I know? What do
It'll
I
be
know?
interesting. It'll
Yep.
be interesting.
Yeah.
S&P
we'll see.
underperformed Europe by 23%. We need more American exceptionalism at every level. Local, statewide, regional, executive leadership. We're just, if he's the savior, he ain't Barack. You ain't Auntie Shell. Keep it real.
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, no chance. I don't need no favors. I'm good. No. If that's the Democratic hope, wrap it up. And a lot of y'all playing both sides anyway, trying to, because y'all really MAGA and blue anyway. Some of y'all.
Blue MAGA. The blue
MAGA.
The blue MAGA pill.
The blue MAGA. It's crazy.
Okay. But politics is not my lane. Love y'all.
Hmm.